American Airlines is considered one of the most popular airlines in the US, but are they still good in 2026? In this video, we'll be flying from SJU to CLT, North Carolina, then back to SJU. Our first flight of the day is American Airlines Flight 3324 and is scheduled to depart at 8:40 a.m. on an Airbus A321 to Charlotte. We went to the American Airlines check-in area and put in our flight code for the flight, and after agreeing to not cause harm on the plane, we checked our bags and headed to security. Now let's see if American Airlines is any good in 2026. Our gate number is seat 8 and seat number is 34A, which is a window seat, which is awesome. And let's just see how this flight experience goes. We eventually found our gate after walking through the terminal, and now we just have to wait for boarding. Now let me tell you a little bit more about American Airlines in case you don't know who they are or you've just never flown them before. There's some people like Kelly that there's no in-flight entertainment on a 12-hour flight. Jeff's first class tickets were cancelled, and Jeffrey's bags were 3 days late. American Airlines is rated 5th behind United, Hawaiian Airlines, Alaska Airlines, and Delta Airlines, rated a 6.7 out of 10. Now let's board our Airbus A321. Let's board this Airbus A321.
Oops, sorry, sir.
Okay everyone, here we are in our Airbus A321. It's pretty foggy, but that'll clear out once we're in the air. On this flight, the headrest was pretty comfy, unlike other planes I've been in. Same goes for the seat cushions, which could be better, but it was fine. The legroom was okay, but could be better. The tray table was pretty big and could pull out. There was no in-flight entertainment, but at least there was a phone holder and Wi-Fi. There's a safety briefing card and a booklet with all the Wi-Fi information so people can watch movies in flight. This flight is very good. This airplane is really good. The seating, that little headrest right there is really comfy. Yeah, it's even adjustable. There's no in-flight entertainment on a 4-hour flight, which is kind of a bad thing. But legroom is pretty nice. There's a tray table. It's pretty nice size. So I think we're good. The window is really foggy though. Expect a little bit of unprofessional recording. Something I forgot to mention is that there's a button for reclining the seat, and it reclines pretty far in my opinion. The air conditioning knob and reading light worked well, and I did not have any issues with it during flight. Now let's get ready for takeoff, and of course I brought my camera. Engine starting. Now comes pushback, taxi, and takeoff. Right there is where I make plane spotting videos for you guys. Now that we had taken off, I needed something to entertain myself with, so I pulled out the Wi-Fi card and I saw that it had a wide selection of movies and TV shows to watch, in which I ended up watching Despicable Me 4 and the Minecraft movie.
Bathroom review time!
Alright, we're now in the lavatory. So, this flight is going really good. There was a little bit of turbulence earlier. I didn't record it because I was busy watching Despicable Me 4. But the headroom is really good right here. How much space? I mean, I'm kind of short, but pretty clean. Not that bad compared to other flights. Ooh, that's not good. The floor is very sticky.
Oh my god, bro.
Oh, hell no, man.
So I have to go back to my seat, but nah, I'm gonna go back to my seat right after I do my business. When I came back to my seat, I saw that the flight attendants were giving out food and drinks, which I got some plain cookies, as I'd like to call them, a Coke, and a Doritos bag, which I got before the flight. Alright, we have started our initial descent. I know this because my ears are starting to pop. I still don't see land, we're still over the ocean, but we're definitely descending. Let's go to North Carolina, sju-clt Charlotte Douglas International Airport. That's a mouthful. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we finally see land. I don't know exactly where we are over because no Wi-Fi equals no map. So approximately 35 minutes until landing. Let's see. Now it's time to land at sju-clt Airport.
Please remain seated with your seatbelt fastened until the seatbelt sign is turned off, and keep the aisles clear of all carry-on items. Take a moment to check your seat back pocket for any personal items, like tablets and cell phones. When you open the overhead compartment...
Now, taxiing to the gate. As we were deboarding the plane, I decided to ask the flight stewardess this. Could I possibly say hi to the pilots? Or are
They're gone already, I'm sorry.
Okay, thank you. I'm gonna take this time while this clip is rolling of us deboarding the plane. I wanted to say that normally I wouldn't record a second flight, but I am, just to see how consistent American Airlines can be. So if I took just one flight, it would have been just like a regular ordinary flight that we wouldn't see if there were anything different if there were to be another flight. So I'm taking two flights to see if they're consistent and they're actually a good airline in 2026. After we deboarded, we went to the baggage claim area and got our bags. Then we put on our coats because it was going to be cold. After exiting the airport, we drove for 35 minutes and went to Buffalo Wild Wing, where I got a burger. After we ate, we went to the place we were going to stay, and I met this dog that is really cute and fun. We got lost in the woods and pretended to play Minecraft. Y'all, we're in Minecraft. Look at this. We went for a nice walk in the plains. And after that, we went out for dinner. When we got back home, we set up a fireplace and started making s'mores.
How are ya?
Now, in my opinion, the most exciting part of this trip was when we went to the Sterling Museum near CLT Airport, where they have planes in display, including the plane from Flight 1549 that crashed in the Hudson River between New Jersey and New York. An Airbus A320, US Airlines. The one that crashed into the Hudson River. The best part is that we got the plane spot. There's also a flight simulator in which you have to land in runway 18 in a Cessna 172, and if you land successfully, you get a 10% discount in the store. In which for me, it was easy peasy lemon squeezy. Butter. Also, in one of the displays, there was an F-14 Tomcat. Then the next day, we went go-karting.
Ese irá, mire. Ya, tira. Sacó la mano y todo, ¿no viste? Hey.
The next day, it was rainy, and we went to a NASCAR museum, which was cool, and had very cool NASCAR cars. There was a simulator in which my fastest lap was 50 seconds. We also did this tire changing competition.
Mira.
After that, we went to an illusion museum where there was a lot of illusions like this one on screen. This was the coolest illusion because when you walked in, it made you think that you were spinning around in circles when really it was just the background moving. Whoa! The fact it's not even moving. It's dizzy. It dizzies me. Which one is real? No, what? How about you? No. Which one is real? Which one? Which one is real? Oh, I'm real. This was dinner. Look at Dougie. Ooh, no, stay right here with me. Now finally, let's go on to the second flight. The second flight of the day was going to be from CLT to SJU and is scheduled to depart at 12:10 p.m. on an Airbus A321. Funny enough that we depart from the same gate we arrived in. Before that, we got some Starbucks and I got a lemonade. And of course, 777, you know I gotta record every single one I see. Now let's board our A321 to San Juan. Thank you. Alright, 33A. Oh, yes. Alright. Since this is basically the exact same airplane, the tray table and everything else, like the adjustable headrest, the seat padding, the legroom, the space underneath for your backpack, the seat recline, the air conditioning, and the reading light are all basically the same. Alright, I don't know why, but I think in this flight is better than the last one. This time we're in row 33 instead of row 34. Not that much of a difference, but this time we got a better window than the last. Tray table's the same, legroom's the same. Space under the seat is the same. The reading light and air conditioning are the same. Reclining, I feel like it's a little bit more. Headrest is the same. And we're on the same aircraft, Airbus A321-231. Destination is SJU Airport. Let's go. Okay, now we're going straight to the bathroom review. Why? Because the other flight, I had no person in my middle seat. This time, I do. And I was too shy to do the mid-flight review. So, bathroom review time. Alright, so we're here in the bathroom. I forgot my little microphone. But, oh well. Headroom here. Headroom here is pretty nice. Almost stretch my home arm out. Remember, this is like the exact same airplane, so it's gonna be the same things. Soap, place to change your baby. There's 2 toilet papers, flush button. I didn't know there's an AC here. Why an AC in the bathroom? There's a trash can. A place to hang your clothing. No smoking, obviously. There's a smoke detector. Alright, I'm gonna go back to my seat after I do my business. For the snack, I got similar things as last time. I got a Coke and a Doritos bag, but this time they gave me pretzels instead of crackers. We have now started our initial descent towards SJU Airport. Now it's time to land back at the beautiful SJU Airport.
We would like to be the first to welcome you to San Juan, where the local time is 4:24 p.m. As a reminder, please stay seated with your seatbelt fastened until the seatbelt sign is turned off and we're safely parked at the gate. Don't forget to check your seat back pockets, surrounding areas to ensure you have all your belongings. cell phones, tablets, chargers, anything at all. Once you step off the aircraft, you're not permitted to step back on. Use caution when opening the overhead compartments, as items may have shifted in flight, and you may now use your cell phone as we make our way to the gate. We will be arriving into gate C8, that's Charlie 8, and those passengers need to pick up their checked baggage. Please check for the flight number on the signs in the baggage claim area.
Now we taxi to the gate. Now we deboard the plane. Alright, we have arrived in SJU Airport. Let's go. After we deboarded, we got our baggages and went home. So what do you guys think? I think American Airlines is pretty good. However, they could always improve a little bit better. Let's see what you guys think. Tell me in the comments. I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.